点で、遊ぶようにできています。
I think you've already noticed that this is very different from a normal strategy game where you would have a top-down view of your units. Instead, Codename S.T.E.A.M has the camera down right with the battlefield and the units.
そうすると全体の、戦況を判断するのが、難しくなるわけですね。
Now this makes it very difficult to get an overall picture of the battlefield.
今ちょうど酒井さんが高いところにいるキャラクターにカメラを切り替えています。
But if you'll notice, Sakai-san has one of her characters up on this kind of pedestal, which gives her an overview of a lot of the battlefield.
このようにこのコードネーム S.T.E.A.M では自分のキャラクターを高いところに、持っていくなどの工夫をすることによって、自分の状況を、判断することができるわけです。
This is one of the cool things about Codename S.T.E.A.M is that verticality becomes very important. You got to get up in high places so that you can gather intel on what the battlefield is like, what's going on, what enemies you might be facing, all that information.
状況の判断ができれば次に、周囲を探索するために移動するのですが、このゲームにおいては、自分の持っている、S.T.E.A.M の量の範囲であれば自由に、全ての範囲内を自由に動き回ることができます。
So I think that that importance on elevation it speaks to the point about exploration on the battlefield. You really need to look around, explore, to find out what's going on and help you strategize.
酒井さん、ジョンで少し動き回ってくれるかな。
And so to continue, in your steam tank, as you move around, you see the steam tank is reduced, but you are able to still move back and forth between your starting point and the limit of your steam tank freely. This allows you to, again, continue exploring to find out new information about the battlefield.
このように自分の自由に動けるエリアであれば、S.T.E.A.Mを消費せずに探索することができるので、探索自体は非常にやりやすくなっています。
And this makes the whole game, exploration within the game very easy to do. You're able to go ahead and look around, use your steam, move around the battlefield, and find all the information you need.
でも、自由に移動していると思いがけず隠れている敵に見つかって攻撃をされることもあります。
However, it wouldn't be a strategy game without trade-offs. As you're moving around, if you were discovered by an enemy, you could come under attack, and at that point your steam is locked in. The move is basically used up, that steam.
敵に攻撃されるとそこで移動が確定するためにそこでS.T.E.A.Mが消費をされてしまうので、その先移動できるように、限りが生じるわけですね。
So that becomes the limit of your move. Your steam to that point is used up once you receive an attack from an enemy. So there's risks involved.
つまり、自由には動けるんだけども周囲の状況をよく確認して慎重に移動しなければなりません。
So you have to be very serious and plan out your moves because you never know when you're going to get caught out.
ちょうど今酒井さんが敵のターンを今遊んでいます。
Right now we're looking around during the enemy's turn.
はい、ちょうどまた元に、
and now it's the player's turn.
はい。酒井さんに少しまた次違うプレーをやってもらいましょうか。これ、はい、降りてみます。
So we're having her jump down from her pedestal now.
攻撃をしてみてください。
And maybe we're going to show some attacks.
攻撃の特徴とか話してみたい。
攻撃の特徴ですか。
はい。
So we're going to have Paul speak a little bit about what he wants to say about the attacks.
それぞれのユニットがいるんですけれども、まずユニットの一番大きな特徴はそのメインの武器です。
So there are all kinds of units you're going to be able to use in this game. And the first special characteristic I want to point out is the main weapons that each unit has.
これらのメイン武器はキャラクターの間に、シェアするとか、その切り替えることはできないんですけれども、
These main weapons all have special characteristics, but you can't change them between characters. Each main weapon can only be used by its special character.
これらの武器がもともとできないこととかたくさんあるので、そういうところをカバーするために、サブウェポンっていうもう一つの武器を装備することができます。
But since you can't change these main weapons between characters, we do have a set of sub-weapons that'll help you out that you can choose to equip on each character as you see fit.
で、例えば今その酒井さんが今スイッチしてるんですけれども、このヘンリーのサブウェポンが、ジャンプできるんですね。だから高いところに行けるっていうことです。
For example, and these aren't all exactly weapons. Some of them have different capabilities or add to the character. right now Henry has equipped a jump booster, which isn't not exactly a weapon, but it allows him to jump over and onto higher places.
ちょっとなんかヘンリーの左の方になんかちょっとその岩があるんですけど、その上に飛べるかな。
So we're gonna move Henry around and see if he can't jump up to a higher elevation. But
ちょっと惜しいね。
it looks a little bit too far off to do that this turn.
あそこに行こうよ。
で、例えばまあ
Here,
この I'm sorry、
No worries.
このジャンプの武器を使うとそのマップにあるさまざまなルートを開くことはできるんです。つまり、普通のキャラクターがアクセスできないエリアとかにアクセスできるようになります。
I think you guys saw the fence there. By equipping a jump booster, he's able to jump over that fence and then make it into an area that would be unavailable to someone who didn't have a jump ability and find new routes around through the map.
で私がこのジョンのサーブはすごい好きなんですけれども、一応
I really kind of like John's sub weapon here.
これがセントリーガンと言ってまして、自動的に、敵を攻撃する、砲台です。
This little fella is called a sentry, and it's basically an automatic machine gun that's going to be able to attack enemies on its own.
つまりこれをフィールドに置くことによって、まあ、チームメンバーが1人が増えるって感じですね。
So it's almost as if by deploying this on the field, you're going to have an extra team member there helping you out.
ところで、セントリーが敵のターンでしか攻撃しないんですね。
But it's kind of special in that the sentry gun only attacks on enemies' turns.
そこでちょっと山上さんが言いたいことがあるかもしれません。
I think Mr. Yamagami might have something to say about that.
このゲームにも、単性の戦略ゲームに、最近よく取り入れられているオーバーウォッチ攻撃があります。
So maybe some of you have heard already, but in Codename Steam we have Overwatch ability, which, as you know, has appeared in several different strategy games over the recent years.
実は私はこのオーバーウォッチが大好きなんです。
And I really love the whole Overwatch concept.
まあこのオーバーウォッチというのは自分のターンにおけるスチームを、攻撃ができるだけ残しておいて相手のターンに、渡すことによって相手が自分の向いてる方向に近づいてくるとその相手ターンの時に自分が相手を攻撃することができるわけですね。
So Overwatch in our game works like this. If you save up some steam, in other words, you don't use up all your steam on your turn to move and attack, but save up steam so that on the enemy's turn you have enough to attack.
ちょうど今、
when an enemy comes into range, you're able to attack on their turn and get some special things happen.
ちょうど今酒井さんがやってくださってて僕が説明に夢中になっちゃってターンが終わっちゃったんですけども。
Yeah, sorry guys. So Sakai-san was nice enough to start up an Overwatch attack, but in the time it took me to interpret, it's kind of ended.
けどちょっとこのゲームの特徴がちょっと見えましたね。
But we were able to see, I don't know if you were watching closely, but we were able to see one of the special characteristics of our Overwatch attack in Codename Steam.
このオーバーウォッチには実はいくつか特徴があるんですね。でその特徴を少しパウロに話してもらおうと思います。
Actually, there are several different kinds of characteristics that are unique to Codename Steam about Overwatch. And, Paul, maybe you could talk a little bit about those.
まあ先ほど山上さんからあったように、スチームが回復するんですね、移動したら。
So, as you guys heard, Steam is an important concept. What it is it allows you to move around the map to the limits of your Steam tank.
で、これは実はそのプレイヤーにとってかなり有利な仕様ですね。
So this actually allows, because you can move around, come back and explore without using up your Steam. This is a pretty advantageous concept for the player.
で、それのバランスを取るためにやっぱりオーバーウォッチっていうところで、何かちょっと特別なことをやらないといけないと思いました。
And so I thought when I was designing the game, in order to balance the advantage the player has in exploration, I should do something with the Overwatch capability to, make it a little more difficult for the player.
で、オーバーウォッチの一つの特徴として武器によって確率が違うんですけれども、敵をスタンすることができます。
So one of the main things about Overwatch is that it has the ability to stun enemies, and this ability is based on each weapon. Each weapon has a different kind of probability of stunning an enemy that comes into its range.
で、例えばその敵を自分のターンの間に、殺せない時とか、敵が硬い時は、そこで倒すのをやめて
So you might find yourself in a situation on your turn where you've got an enemy there, but you don't have enough steam to take it out on your turn.
オーバーウォッチに、賭けします、ギャンブルします。
So you can maybe take a gamble on using an Overwatch attack on the enemy's turn.
なぜかというと、もし敵がスタンすれば、そのターンの残りの間に敵が一切その行動ができなくなっちゃいます。
This is because you have a probability, it's not a certainty, a probability of stopping that enemy that you couldn't kill on your turn on his own turn. And basically the enemy unit will lose its turn, but again, you only have a chance of doing that, it's not certain.
そうで、スタンするユニットが大きなダメージを食らうので、オーバーウォッチ攻撃をうまく仕掛けたら、複数のユニットで同じ敵を非常に効率よく撃つことができます。
And so, one of the other things you add is that stunned enemies also take extra damage. So it's possible to set up a kind of ambush situation where you know an enemy is coming in, you stack several units to hit them with Overwatch attacks. The first one maybe stuns it, and then another unit also hits an Overwatch attack and does a massive amount of damage.
これは私がすごい好きで非常に楽しいです。
And you know, this is something I personally really like about the game, and it feels so good to take out enemies like that.
オーバーウォッチ攻撃というのは、ある意味味方である特定の場所で待ち伏せをするようなものなんですね。
Yeah, it's basically like, you know, you're planning out this ambush against the enemies. You know, they may be too strong to kill individually, but if you can align your forces just right, position them just right, you're going to be able to do the damage and get them taken out with minimal use of steam.
そこにこうのこのこと敵がやってくるわけですから、それをみんなでババババッと次々にオーバーウォッチで倒す、もうこんな楽しいものはないわけですよ。
So, you know, there's situations where an enemy is just kind of going to come charging in, and the Overwatch attacks happen just one after another, boom, 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 and when you see the enemy go down, a scary enemy that's charging at you go down like that, really nothing else feels quite like it.
次どこの話しようか。
チェックポイントの話したいんですけれども、次のターンになるかな。
じゃあさ、スペシャルな
スペシャルだから、
So, maybe we can have Sakai-san show us a few of the special attacks now. Oh, but actually, テレフォンのこと話しますか？
いいですね。
ドイツがいいかな。
届くんですかね。ちょっとやってみて。届きました。
Here we go with a special attack. So,
I'm gonna メイン武器以外に各キャラクターにこの結構派手な、スペシャルスチームパワーというものがあります。
So in addition to the powers of their main weapon, each character also has a special, this ability that's also unique to them and can only be used once per map.
でこれらのスペシャルはスチームを消費しないんですけれども、1回しか使えないんです。
Yeah. And the other thing is that they don't use any steam up, but again, they can only be used once per map. So you have to save them up for a special occasion or a crisis.
で先ほど、ご覧になられたと思いますけれども、非常にこの酒井さんがデザインしてくれたアメリカンコミックスを意識して、すごく派手な表現になっています。
So I think you could see just previously Henry's special attack. It draws a lot on the comic book elements. You know, you saw the onomatopoeia flying by. You saw the American patriot nature of that character. These are all elements that Sakai-san, the art director, has put in the game, and we really love about it.
ここで少しデザインの話してもらったらどう？
そうですね。ちょっと切り替えますか。
So we're gonna have Paul take over the game right now, so Sakai-san can speak a little bit about her work on the project.
このゲームでは、できる限り数字で何かを表現するのではなくて、見たままのもので、キャラクターの特徴だったりとか、能力を表現することを目指しました。
So one of the directions I took in creating the graphics and the design of the UI of the game is that I wanted to avoid abstract numbers as much as possible. I wanted you to be able to see the special powers, the characteristics of each unit visually instead of with numbers.
例えば、今使っているキャラクターですと、ヘンリーは、ヘンリーの、ボイラーだったりとか武器とかいう武器で、そのキャラクターの特徴付けをしていきます。
So, you can maybe see here, even on the enemy's turn, some of the characteristics Henry has simply by looking at him. You can tell the backpack, what we're calling the boiler, is a little bit special. It looks like 2 rockets. That tells you that it's the jump pack. You know, his weapon also is an eagle rifle, which has its own special characteristics. These are things that we really thought about when creating the design of the characters and the design of the game.
キャラクターのグラフィックはアメリカンコミックスから影響を受けて作成しました。
We also took huge inspiration from American comics when creating the character designs.
特に好きなアーティストは、ジャック・カービーとその影響を受けているその精神を受け継いでいるブルース・ティムとマイク・ミニョーラです。
You know, some of my personal inspirations in the silver age of American comics were Jack Kirby and 2 other artists who were inspired by him, Bruce Timm and Mike Mignola.
彼らの絵の、すごく、シンプルであとメリハリがあってパワフルなところを特に、着想を得てキャラクターのデザインをしていきました。
I took a lot of inspiration because I feel like they have, you know, they use very simple lines and structure to their art, but you know, it's very discerning, very refined, just the same.
スチームパンクと言いますと結構このくすんだイメージとかあると思うんですけれども、このゲーム全体的に、アメコミの影響というかアメコミの良さを取り込もうと思いまして色鮮やかに作りました。
Of course, there are also a lot of elements from steampunk, but you know, we grabbed the kind of like vivid color palette, the lively nature of American comic books back in the Silver Age, to create the color palette for the game.
それからエイリアンのデザインですけれども、こちらはラブクラフトの小説から着想を得て、大幅にアレンジしたオリジナルのエイリアンです。
Switching over to the enemies, the aliens, I think you can tell just by looking at them that we drew a lot of inspiration from the works of H.P. Lovecraft. These guys are our own takes on a lot of the monsters that appear in Lovecraft's works.
本当に生態が様々でして、敵味方構わず突っ込んできて攻撃する敵がいたりとか、特にこのマップに今いる、リッパーという名前なんですけれども、そういう敵がいたり、人間のように武器を使うエイリアンなどがいます。
Yeah, the game is filled with all different kinds of aliens who we wanted to make very excuse me. We wanted to make each of them distinct and on their and have a kind of personality to themselves. You can see we've encountered rippers up to now, which have a very distinct kind of movement. And right now, Paul is fighting a prowler here. These guys are intelligent. They can use machines and weapons like humans can, and also hunt down the player's characters in packs.
パウロがやばい状態になってきてるよ。
It looks like Paul you might be in a little bit of trouble here.
せっかくだし今これパウロやられそうになってるからここで、チェックポイントの話しようか。
This might be a good chance to explain a little bit about the save points we have around the game.
まだパウロができたんだよ。ちょっと待ってって言って。
But yeah, Paul says, you know, it's the enemy's turn, so we're gonna have to wait just a little second.
まだかな。もうすぐですね。
しかも私はやばくないです。これ全部計画通りです。
And Paul actually says, no, everything's going straight according to plan.
なんかね、すごい技を出そうと今ね、仕込んでる。
I think he's got some kind of amazing tactic in mind for the next turn.
どうする？そっち先にやる？
So you want to show off?
まあとりあえず言いたいことを言ってください。
No, we can talk about what you want to talk about.
今ちょうどパウロの正面に見えるこの筒ですね。これがチェックポイントです。
All right, so you can see on the screen that green rotating pillar there. That's one of our checkpoints, our save points.
実はこのゲームのチェックポイントにはちょっと特徴があります。
Like the rest of the game, you know, you've seen these elements in other games, but our game has done it a little bit differently.
まず多くのゲームと同じようにこのマップの途中の中間セーブができます。
Yeah, well, like other games, of course, you're going to be able to save your game at this point.
それ以外にも実はここで、自分がマップの中で集めたメダルを使って自分の、エネルギーの回復をすることができます。 ちょうど今パウロがやってますね。
But you, as you can see on the screen, you also have the option to spend some of the medals that you've picked up either around the map or from killing enemies, doing well on missions.
上手なプレイヤーは
Excuse me.
別に回復をせずともゴールまでうまく、工夫をすることによって、到達することができるんですけれども、初めて遊んだ、方とかやはりその予想外の攻撃を食らってしまった時にはどうしても、自分の、エネルギー、HP や、S.T.E.A.M が足りなくなってしまいます。
So by spending your medals, you're able to restore health and steam to either one unit or at a quite an expensive cost, the whole team. Bring back all the health, all the steam for your whole team. So this is going to help you. So this is going to help newer players or even players who are veteran players but run into an unexpectedly difficult situation to make it through the map. But there is a cost.
まあそんな時にでもこのチェックポイントで、自分の、集めたメダルを使うことにはなりますけれども、このメダルを使えば、全て満タンになるし、それから一度倒れてしまったユニットももう一度復活させることができます。
So you're, to go over it again, you're even able to bring back players who have been taken out by the enemy on the map, and it's just very convenient function for you to have if you need it.
つまり、マップの途中からもう一度全ユニットが、最初の燃料フルの状態で、プレーを始められるわけですから、当然ゴールに、たどり着ける可能性が高くなりますね。
So by using these save points, even if you're just barely making it to them, you're able to restore the health of your own team and basically start the map at a little further in. So you can, the possibility of making it through each map is very good.
でもそう言うとお客さんがこのゲームがなんかそのすごくこう初心者に対して非常に優しくて全然チャレンジがないと思うんじゃないかなっていう心配があります。
I think that from this explanation that Mr. Yamagami is giving is the players might get the impression that this game is actually very easy to complete, very easy to conquer.
実はそんなことないんですね。
But yeah, actually that's not the case.
なぜかというと、メダルはとても大切なんです。
The reason is that these medals that you're spending, sometimes at great cost, to revive your team, are important.
集めたメダルで、自分が、この先進めていくにあたってさまざまな武器を手に入れることになります。
This is because as you advance through the game, you're going to have the chances to purchase weapons for the characters, new weapons, new technologies that will allow you to play in different styles.
つまりできるだけメダルは節約したいわけですね。
So it's a matter of course that, excuse me, that you'd like to save up as much as you can with these medals so that you can purchase those weapons.
つまりマップを上手に攻略してメダルを消費しない場合、そのプレイヤーは早く良い武器を手に入れることができるわけです。
So you have a really big incentive not to spend these medals that you're acquiring on the map to restore health or restore steam. You want to save them up so you can get these awesome weapons.
でもどうしても苦しくなってしまったプレイヤー、そういう方はメダルを使うことで一時的に体力を回復させてゴールを目指すということもできる。
But if you have, I mean, basically the player is presented with a choice here. If you're in trouble and you really need a little bit of help, you can head to one of these save points, get your health back, get your steam back, and keep going. But you know, it comes at the cost again of you basically giving up the chance at some really neat weapons or boilers later on.
つまりこの仕様によって、このゲームにおいてはマップに、複数の難易度は存在しません。
And it's because of this interesting spec, this interesting take on save points, that you know I'm really proud of the fact that we don't have a need for different difficulty levels. All players can play this and have a lot of fun with it, no matter what their experience is with strategy games.
しかし上級者には違う使い方ありますよね。
And we also have a special tip for really expert players.
初心者は今言ったように、回復してメダルで回復して先を目指すっていうことをやるんですが、実はこの仕組みを使って、パウロは上級者なので非常に面白いプレーをすることもできます。
Right, because Paul, I mean, obviously he is the creator director of the game. He knows it inside and out, and there's a special benefit when you know exactly what you're doing with this game. That you can pull off some really amazing feats, which Paul is about to show us.
ちょっとパウロにやってもらいながら説明してもらい
So
まし
we're
ょう。
gonna have Paul show you what that's all about. as
説
he
明して
explains it.
私やるから。
あ、やる？
Oh,
はい。
actually, here we
今
go.
ジョンが動いてますね。
So,
はい。
so John is moving. You can see the steam depleting
Right.
as he moves.
もうすぐ移動できる限界まで来ますね。はい。ヘンリーも今動いてます。
Looks like Henry's moving
はい
as well.
Enemy sighted.
下に降りましたね。はい。
And he's coming down.
今これパウロが何をやっているかというと、自分のスティームを使い切るところまで移動したら普通は敵のターンに変わるはずなんですね。
So normally, once you've used all the steam in your tanks up, naturally you'd think, okay, that's the end of my turn. Now we'll wait for the enemy to move.
ところが、先ほど見せた緑の看板であったりとか、それから、チェックポイントでは、自分のスティームを回復することができるわけです。
But as we said before, you can restore your steam at these checkpoints, and also you've probably noticed the telephonoscopes, those green signs hovering around the map. Those will also restore your steam.
つまり、工夫してそれらの、ポイントをうまく接触できるように移動させると、スティームが尽きてしまってもそこでまたスティームを補充してさらに長距離移動することができるようになるわけです。
So if you plan it out just right, you can have this kind of super move where you're moving your units quite a bit, have one hit the save point, restore all the steam, and then have all your units move once more, attack once more.
そうすると、わずかなターン、1ターンとか2ターンで一気にゴールまで行くようなプレーも可能なわけですね。
In this way, an expert player who knows what he's doing can move through the map in like one turn or two turns.
まあ普通はこのチェックポイントとかは初心者を助けるような機能として用意されているんですけれども、上級者の皆さんにマップ全体を把握してもらっていろいろな方法を考えてスーパープレーを実現してほしいなっていうふうに考えています。
But it's not like, that's going to be super easy either. Right? For novice players, what we want them to do is have this checkpoint ability so that they can make it through their map without, being just utterly destroyed by the strong alien presence. Whereas if you know the map, if you know the routes, and can figure out how to pull off these super moves that we're talking about, you're going to be able to, basically show off to complete a map in a minimum amount of time.
パウロはいつも、そんなプレーをプレイヤーが YouTube にアップしてくれたら嬉しいって言ってます。
And creative director Paul, he really wants to see some of these things on YouTube because we're sure there are routes we haven't even discovered yet as well.
今パウロはゴールを目指して頑張ってます。
So it looks like Paul is trying to get there to the objective, the goal.
はい、ちょうど緑のところにゴールと書いてますね。
But it looks like it's just in front of him.
あそこに行くと、このマップをクリアしたことになります。
Once you make it to that green area, the goal,
Ah.
that indicates. Oh,
まあこのゲー
even
ムは
the
本当に
experts have trouble sometimes. Nothing goes according to plan.
まあそういうこと言いたかったです。
言ってくれたんですね。
このゲームではやっぱりその一番うまく立てたと思った計画が必ず失敗します。
So even if you have, your best laid plans and you think everything is going smoothly, like you just saw on the last turn, something can go incredibly wrong with your plan and mess everything up for you.
彼はなんとかそのライブの間にゴールを決めてかっこいいところを見せたいと思ってるんですけどそんな気持ちが結局焦ってしまって敵に攻撃されて今やられちゃったんですね。
I'm sure Paul thought he could show off a little bit to all the viewers out there, show his expertise with the game, but now I bet you he's panicking a little bit because this really cool thing that he was going to show off has been thrown into the weeds.
大丈夫大丈夫。
大丈夫？
No, everything's fine.
まあさっきちょっと見せたんですけれども、このフォックスっていうキャラクターなんですが、スナイパーキャラですね。
So the character we're using right now is the Fox, and she is basically the sniper of the team.
連続オーバーウォッチで敵をどんどんスタンさせてましたね今。
And you can see that she has a lot of Overwatch capabilities. She can hit them, and she has an increased chance of stunning the enemies. So she's great for pulling off Overwatch attacks.
でその前のターンで彼女の特技を使いました。だから彼女の特技もそのオーバーウォッチに特化しているものです。
And part of my plan was to have her use her special ability on that previous turn and use the Overwatch ability to stun those enemies and prevent them from attacking.
あ、クリアしちゃいそうじゃないですか。
ちょっとずるいクリアの仕方しますね。ちょっとずるいクリアの仕方します。
But we're going to show you a little bit of a a way around some trouble here.
あー回復
So
今のキャラクターは回復をしたんですね。はい。
so yeah,
プレイしました。
we used Fox's sub weapon to make it into the goal in that last turn.
どうしましょう。
What do we do now?
次見せる。
続きますか
うんせっかくだしいいじゃない。
Should we just go ahead and show you
Let's
the
go.
next map? All right.